Recording has started. We're getting ready to record this episode. Let me pull this bitch up.
What
Cool.
is the topic? Like ghost stories?
We can do
I
ghost
saw that.
stories if you have ghost stories. But I still gotta
I
do
got a
the intro.
couple.
All right, let me take a sip real quick. Oh, it's been a while since. I always get anxious doing intros, bro. Holy shit. All
Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching the podcast. You
right.
fucking nigger.
No. No. Please don't say that shit because I don't want to have to go through the entire fucking like hour of footage and edit that out. Anyways, welcome back to the Big D podcast. I hope everyone's doing well. Tyler, how are you doing today?
What Pretty good, man. It's the weekend,
Oh yeah, I feel that,
just
bro.
back here playing UFC 5 while I do this fucking podcast.
you're the one who brought the idea of up and doing another fucking episode.
True. Damn, dude.
We're recording this episode literally right after uh, the second episode. This probably won't
Strain.
be uploaded till like a week later, but this is the night after the night before.
Literally. Oh, damn.
You suck at UFC 5, bro. Chill.
I literally do not.
I'm just bullshitting. Anyways, I forgot what I was just about to say. Everything that I had planned in my head for all of this just went out the fucking window, bro.
Oh my God.
All of that shit disappeared. Um, Sponsor me, Twisted Tea. Anyways, I am of course I got a drink with me. I'm drinking some Twisted Tea right now. I'm drinking a half and half.
You. I'm just kidding. That's my favorite.
Yeah, half and half. The only one that's bad is original. The original is the only one that's like eh.
But I like them all.
I only like original after I start getting drunk. Like
Jesus.
my first couple of teas, I want it to be half and half, peach or raspberry. After I get drunk, I really don't give a shit though. At that point, I don't care what goes down into the fucking gullet, dude, as long as it gets me more fucked up.
Yeah, because it all tastes like water.
Oh my god.
And
Does it really do that?
come on, who doesn't like water?
Of course, dude.
Everyone likes water.
That's why you should drink alcohol because at first it tastes like shit.
What?
At first it tastes like shit, then it starts tasting like water.
Exactly. And everyone likes water, so you might as well just drink alcohol, get shit faced enough, and then you have water. Come on now.
Yeah. Dude, I honestly was
But don't
like,
drink actual water because that will make your stomach hurt.
yeah, don't drink water until like you need to like go to sleep or like you need to start getting a little bit sobered up. Like don't drink
You got to
water
drive home.
and like drink a tea because it'll just like make you feel like shit. Like if you're going to drink alcohol, just drink a beer and you'll be good.
Keep drinking
Don't
beer,
mix it with
and
other
then
shit.
drink another beer, and then drink two more beers, and then drink
And
four
then
more beers after that.
four beers, 5 beers, 6 beers.
Now we're not just counting up; we're just adding on to what you've already
Yes. It's not one beer after the other. It's 7 beers after the 6 beers that I just drank.
done.
Dude, I
Jesus Christ.
was I was not a big drinker for a while. Once I started hanging out with you and like million shit is like when I started drinking teas. It's like when I really got into like actually drinking teas. It's like I wasn't really into drinking too much. I was more of a pothead back then, though. So
Big pothead.
hmm I don't smoke anymore. Sadly, I do kind of miss it, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, the anxiety went crazy.
God, that shit is what gave me anxiety, bro. Swear to God. I think smoking too much is what gave me anxiety, to be honest. But fucking hanging out with you guys is what really got me into like drinking. And it's not a problem. I'm not drinking like crazy. I only usually drink like 2 or 3 days out of the week, and then after that I take
Two or
like a
3 days.
Yeah, because I'll buy like a couple tall boys, and then I'll buy like a 12 pack, and then I'll finish a 12 pack in like 2 or 3 days. So I usually end up only drinking a 12 pack and like 2 or 3 tall boys, and then after that I take like a little bit of a break at least, so I don't get too into drinking too much. I don't want it to become an addiction. It's fun to do, but it's not worth doing it every day.
See, over the summer, it was everything, everyday thing. You know,
God.
I would go to parties, stay out till
Yeah,
5
dude.
a.m.
The summers,
Get home.
the summers went hard, bro.
It's because I was working at Popeyes, dude. Like
Hmm.
I worked late ass in the evening, so
That's
I
what
could sleep in all day.
I do miss working at Popeyes. Just because when I got off, I knew that I had teas in the fridge at home, and me and Jeremiah would just
Yeah,
drink. I'm sad that Jeremiah isn't gonna be on these 2 episodes. I asked him if he was gonna
yeah,
come on. He
no,
didn't. He couldn't. He's got life things to do. He's taking his girl out to eat tonight, which is awesome. It's 9 p.m. by now, so uh, he's already got that shit done. I hope he enjoyed his dinner. I'm sure he did.
bro, someone's honking right outside my crib.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I don't know if
I'd have
Discord
to go
picked it
throw
up,
some
but
hands.
I heard it through the PlayStation party.
Oh shit, let me mute my shit then. Oh no, dude. Oops, wrong button. I pressed my home button.
All right, talk to the audience for a bit. I'm gonna go grab some more teas. So just say some bullshit, whatever you want to say. Don't say anything racist.
Never, dude. Come on,
I'm
that doesn't
trusting
sound like
you.
me. I know. So what's up, guys? I remember my last or the first podcast I was on was the first ever one on the channel, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was pretty plastered. But we're over here just playing some UFC 5. I'm whooping Daniel Hooker's ass at the moment. This guy really wanted to rematch me, and I'm whooping ass. Now he's rocked. I don't know. Hey, and if you guys are just here for the podcast, go check out the main channel. What are you guys doing? It is a lot better content over there. I tell you what. Christian busts his ass to make that content good. So go over there. Go migrate to the main channel. And if you don't watch the streams, you got to watch the streams because that's where most of the clips for the main channel come from, and you could be the first to see it. You know what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna drink.
um, I don't know what else to say. I don't know. You just said say some bullshit.
Okay,
So I am saying bullshit.
I am back.
Okay, you got to like play back to hear what I said.
Oh, I'll probably end up listening to the podcast before I upload it. I usually just because of like main channel shit, I end up listening to like I go back and listen to all the footage that I record just because of main
True.
channel shit. It's become like kind of like an OCD tendency for me, just to look through all the recordings that I have and like make sure that everything sounds good, make sure it's funny or like whatever style I'm going for a video. It's just like an OCD thing for me.
Yeah.
I miss the hometown, bro. Not gonna lie.
The HBK.
I miss the 928.
I miss going on the late night Mick runs.
The Mick runs and then going and getting blasted for a night, calling out of Popeyes. Those were the days, man.
Absolutely. Fucking plastered, dude.
That was because I was working morning shifts though. When you were working at Popeyes, I was working night shifts. It's like
And then
part of me wishes I never switched because I got absolutely blasted every fucking weekend. We always had a fire at my house.
yeah, I look over because I hear something and it's Christian laying on the floor because he fell back in his chair.
Dude, I miss having fires, dude. I need to come back to Holbrook. We need to do a fire.
We do need to do a fire, and it can't be no pussy fucking fire. It has to be a big ass fucking bonfire.
I'm down, bro.
And
Mm.
then we got to get your brother over there and start talking about, selling his H.
Yeah. I miss
That's
I miss my brother, dude. Like I'm so used to
he
just being able
texted
to go
me.
next door and see him.
He texted me yesterday and he said, "Bro, your car sounds like shit." And I'm like, "Man, this motherfucker always just talks shit for no reason."
You get used to it after a while. If he don't talk shit about you, dude, it usually means that he don't like you.
Exactly.
He just that's just like the way that me and Caleb grew up was just talking shit. Me and Caleb talk shit to each other all the fucking time. So,
See,
we had a topic for this. What was it? I can't remember what the topic was
ghost
for this.
stories.
Ghost stories. That's what it was supposed to be. Um,
And it's you drunk motherfucker.
I'm not even that drunk, dude. I just like when I hit record, I forget everything that I was doing. Ghost stories. How should we do it? Should we start just like the first ghost story that we did and then go from there? Like, I guess I can start
Yeah, we
from
can.
the first ghost story that I ever remember. So I was like 3 years old when I first moved out to Holbrook.
Jesus.
Like 3 years old. It was me, my mom, my brother, and my mom's boyfriend at the time. But
Piece of
he,
shit.
yeah, he was a piece of shit. He's not around much anymore, and he wasn't even around back then very often. But that was when we were living on South 19th.
Oh.
Yeah,
heard
young.
some
I was a
fu-
young kid.
heard some funny stories on that
South
street, dude.
19th. One day I'll be comfortable enough to tell those stories, but that's definitely not today. um, it was when we first moved into that. We had a double wide trailer over there. It was when we first moved in. My mom had
Right.
two jobs at the time.
See, and back then, back in the day, you either had single wides or double wides where we
Yeah.
come from.
Yep.
So if you had a double wide, oh man, you're in luck. But if you
Mm-hmm.
had a single wide, you made it work, motherfucker. That's
Oh
all I'm
yeah,
saying.
dude. I lived in a single. I lived in a single wide. I've lived in a double wide. Double wides are so much easier. Holy shit, a single wide sucks, dude. So we were in a double wide, and we had a before we had a pellet stove in the house when we first moved in. All we had was like a fire stove, so you put wood in there and you start a fire.
Right.
And we didn't want the stove to like fuck up the carpet because it was in the living room and the living room was all carpet. So we put like because of the way that those trailers are made, like the floor is really shitty. So what we did is we put cement like square blocks around it and then put the stove on top of that so it doesn't like sink in and like eventually probably fall through because it leaks and it's not good. Those floors fucking suck. So
Okay.
you could stand on both sides of the stove on top of the cement blocks and like feel the fire behind you or like whatever direction that you were standing in. You could like feel the fire. You're standing on the cement blocks. So me and my brother, my mom had an iPad at the time. So me and my brother were watching like some random fucking YouTube video, just dicking around in the living room on the couch and shit. And my mom was standing on the cement blocks at the time. And this is like one of the most scariest and like crazy fucking things I've ever seen. Like when we go out and we like did that ghost hunting thing for a bit, that's why I was never scared. Because I was like a 5-year-old kid at this time. This is the first ever thing that ever happened to me that was like didn't make sense. So my mom's standing on the cement blocks. I swear to God, on everything I love. My mom's standing facing the stove. She's on the left side. She's facing the stove. So my mom's standing there and she's talking about something. I can't remember what she was talking about. But I remember just seeing my mom hit the fucking floor. Like
Oh
hard.
my god.
Like someone pushed her onto the fucking floor. Like it was quick. Just hard on straight back on her back onto the fucking floor. And me and my brother were like, "What the fuck?" So we get up and we fucking look at her. My mom, she's holding her neck and it sounds like she's choking. And this shit happened for like 30 seconds, dude. And me and Caleb didn't know what the fuck to do because we were like 5, 6 year old fucking kids. We didn't know what the fuck was happening. I remember my mom. Eventually, it stopped. My mom got up. I don't think that she said anything at the time, but when we got older, I remember my mom told me, um, what happened was is that she was standing at the stove. She felt like something pulled or like pushed her shoulders back onto the floor and then started choking her. She felt like someone had their fucking like hands around her throat choking her.
What the fuck, man?
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen as a kid.
Literally.
And I
That
was like,
sounds crazy as fuck.
it was fucking insane. It was like, I don't know like exactly if it's true or not. My mom could be like, you know,
Fucking with you guys, but
yeah,
why would
and
she
like
do
trying to
that?
scare. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for my mom to do that shit because it just sounds like pointless. It sounds like she wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's my first ever ghost story. Not sure
That's fucking
what the
crazy.
fuck it was, but it was not fun to see that.
So this wasn't really a ghost story. It was more like, um, what's that? Sleep paralysis or some shit.
Yeah, sleep paralysis where you're like in your
So
bed, you can't move and shit.
so yeah, I was at my grandma's house at the time, and the night before we went there, I stayed up all night. I don't know why I did, but I did. And I was just, in Sholo, um, just chilling out with family.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm fucking tired. So then my grandma goes, "You can sleep in Grandma Julie's old room. She passed away shortly before that, or whatever.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I went in there, passed out, and what felt like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. It was honestly insane. And I passed out, and then my eyes were just open, and I didn't know that they were open, but everything was dark around my eyes, and I felt like a hand on my shoulder,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, yeah, that ain't cool. So I tried screaming for my mom, and I couldn't. My mouth was closed, and I was like,
yeah.
like literally, I was just grunting, and then I finally flip over, and like, I don't even know how I got out of it, and I'm all, and like,
Fuck.
and then I texted my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And then apparently I fell back asleep. And then my mom walks in and said, "Hey, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." That only felt like about 5 minutes, like that whole situation. And then I look and my girlfriend texted me 45 minutes ago. And I was like,
What
"What?"
the fuck? Dude, sleep paralysis is fucking crazy.
And ever since then, um, I hang out with, like, I used to hang out with one of my buddies like every single day. And this was when we were like 13, 14, didn't have a
Mm-hmm.
vehicle yet. And we were
Young kids
walking to
getting
Circle
dropped off
K,
and
getting,
walking everywhere.
yeah, doing all that shit. Well, we were walking back. It was about 9:30 p.m. We were walking back to his house from Circle K, and his brother starts freaking out because he saw something across the street. And this wasn't just like any other person. This was just probably a 14-foot tall, skinny, white figure,
Ooh,
or it was a black figure. And I was like, "Yeah, I see that shit too, bro." And then like it just randomly disappeared, like into the darkness.
fuck that, dude.
So ever since then, like I don't know. Every time I see like a fucking thing, I'm like, God damn it, dude! I just can't get away from you, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, it's kind of not good. But I get enough sleep now. It hasn't happened recently.
That's good. That's definitely good. S-
But
Sleep paralysis is like one of the most bizarre experiences I've ever had. I've only had it once, and it was when I was like a
because
young,
like
like 10-year-old kid.
it's like a lucid dream, except
Yeah,
like in a lucid dream, you're able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. And but when with sleep paralysis, you can't move, you can't talk, you can barely breathe, and you're just being controlled by whatever the fuck is happening.
yeah.
So you're just kind of sitting there helpless. But I got out of it somehow. I don't even fucking know, dude. But
Sleep,
hell yeah,
sleep paralysis. I've only had it once. I was like 10 years old. This is when we were still in the single wide. I was
hell
like
yeah.
10 years old, and I was like, most people like have sleep paralysis when they're usually waking up like on their back. For
Right.
me, I woke up it was so dark in the back of the house because I turned all the lights off. I slept in like the complete darkness, like I do now. I still sleep in darkness.
Okay, dude. No, I have to. When I sleep, I have to have my TV on, like running YouTube or some shit.
Oh yeah, I have to have white noise now, but like when I was 10 years old, I woke up and I was sleeping on my stomach and I was looking I had my face on my pillow on my right side and I was like with the way my bed was in my room at the time, I didn't have a door on my room and I could see all the way down the fucking hallway.
It's terrifying.
And I couldn't
That's a
fucking
red flag in
move.
itself.
I was looking down the hallway and I couldn't move and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I remember, so there's a at the end of the hall, there's like a little like tiny cubby that we have there. My mom put the washer and the dryer right there. And there's
Holy shit.
it goes straight down the hallway. There's the bathroom right next to my room's door and then the my brother's room is right there, right past the bathroom. They were both on the left side. So the hallway goes past all of that. It's like a 7 to 8 feet long hallway and it cuts to the left into the kitchen.
Right.
And I could see the outline of the hallway at the end, and I could see the dryer. And this is I don't know if I was lucid dreaming or if I had sleep paralysis or what the fuck it was. I remember I woke up and I was looking down that hallway and I was like just kind of staring down it and I couldn't move. And I remember I saw a hand grab the corner of the fucking hallway, like to grab the corner of the wall, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just like freaking out. It's fine, whatever. I'll try to go back to sleep." So I closed my eyes for a bit. I can't go back to sleep. I open them, and I saw a fucking head come from the hallway and just peek around the corner. And I'm a
Yeah,
fucking 10
that
year old
is.
kid, so I'm like trying to scream so bad. I'm sitting there just like, hmm, hmm. And there's just a fucking it didn't move at all. It just sat there at the end of the hallway just watching me. And it was like I get chills thinking about it today, dude. Like that was the worst experience I've ever had because it just like I had this feeling of dread and it just felt like it was hugging me and like suffocating me. And there's just something at the end of the hallway and I can't see what it is. And it's just staring at me, just watching me. I was
And like nothing happens. You could just watch, and it's just
no.
controlling you. It's like
You're just stuck there.
it's, and there's really nothing you could do about it either, because you're helpless. You're just fucking,
Yeah.
you know,
I never
hanging out,
yeah, never
trying to
ever
yell.
ever want to see that shit again. I
Yeah,
remember
not
one
even.
time. This is a short story, because it's not like super crazy. It was me. So like when my parents would go out, my brother would go with them most of the time, and I would just stay at the house by myself and just like play my PS3. At the time, I was still playing PS3. I wouldn't do shit. I would just sit there and play PS3 because I didn't want to go out. I just wanted to play video games. And I
Didn't we
remember
all?
I was walking into the kitchen to grab like a drink of water, and I like walked past. I was walking next to the so my kitchen is laid out to you walk through the front door to the right is the dining table, and then you walk through into the left to your immediate left after you get past that little kind of like wall is the kitchen. So I walk past that wall and I'm like standing in front of the dining room table. I remember I heard like a knock kind of it was like a knock on the side of the like on a wall. It wasn't the front door, it was the wall in the back of my house at the at the bathroom. That's all the way in the back of the house from where I'm standing. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no one in the house. I was like, oh, it's probably like a mouse that it like got in somehow, you know?
Yeah.
Dude. So I was like, I walked back there and I'm standing in front of the washer because I'm kind of scared to go back there. So I'm standing in front of the washer. I kid you not. I wish I was joking about this. I heard a laugh, like like a little child laugh in the back of the house, and it was really quick. It was just like, ha 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 ha.
Oh
And
fuck that, dude.
right after I heard that, dude, just down the hallway, I just heard do 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 do, just someone running at
No,
me, and
fuck that shit,
I
man.
heard it get close to the dryer, dude. I turned around and I fucking booked it into the living room, just like I was just standing there, and I heard, ha, And I was like, hell no. I got the fuck out of there, dude. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was one of the worst, worst things I've ever heard, dude. I hate it to this day. I will never forget that. Out of all the ghost stories I have, that one I'll never forget.
So one of one of my crazier ghost stories is recently when we did the fucking ghost adventure shit or whatever.
We went out to that trust bridge, yeah.
We kept going out to that bridge, and I don't think it liked us going out to that bridge too
Oh
much.
no, for
you
sure.
know, honestly, it
They
didn't like us
hated
going out
us.
to that bridge. But we we kept going, and we picked up the some friends or whatever, and it was just me, Christian, and two other buddies. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we went out there, and one of the buddies was drunk. They were like walking close to the edge of the bridge, and I'm like, bitch, stop! You're not fucking walking. You're not
God
walking over
damn,
there.
dude.
So, and then the bridge kept knocking. You could just hear goo,
Yeah,
goo, goo.
so every time you go out to that bridge, it's the town that's close to ours that we were living in at the time. Every time you go out to that bridge, you can hear someone like hit the side of the bridge on both sides. And it's not the bridge
And it
creaking because it's loud and you can hear it vibrate on the entire bridge.
absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we left. We were like, man, fuck this shit. Okay. And we were passing by this truck stop, and truck stops, they have their fucking truckers or whatever. So I don't know what exactly happened because it just happened so fast. I don't know
Yeah.
if the trucker just wasn't paying attention or
Dude, I swear to
if
God, he fucking saw us.
and or that
I'm not kidding.
motherfucker was just like the ghost guy or
Yeah.
whatever was out to get us.
I know he saw us.
Anyways, we were going. I was going a little over the speed limit. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I was going about 60, and this trucker just pulls right out in front of us. Like,
Oh my God. Dude,
I don't know how I reacted, how fast I did, but it was very scary because I had three people's lives in my hands, and I just saved them all
the
fucking
thing
somehow.
the thing that sucked is that the two in the back would have been fine. The buddies in the back, they would have been completely like they would have got like some broken bones maybe. Me and Tyler, we were sitting in the front. We would have fucking died with how fast he pulled out because when he stopped, the mount his hood came all the way off of his fucking truck.
Literally, his brake force made his hood fucking flip straight
Yeah.
up.
Me and Tyler,
And I have no idea.
I didn't have a
I have
seatbelt
no
on.
idea how I stopped that fast, but I did.
I don't know either, but
And
holy shit.
luckily I did, or I probably wouldn't be talking right now.
Yeah, me neither,
Um,
dude. Me and Tyler would have
but
died.
we would have flown out the windshield and
Died.
probably hit pretty hard on the truck because,
I would have
man.
went through this truck and fucking like if I didn't hit the truck, I would have hit the fucking ground and yeah, it would have been horrible. Me and Tyler would have died that fucking night. It was scary.
So we went back into town and just dropped everyone off, did some reminiscing, went back to one of our buddies' houses and did some research on the fucking bridge. What was that? What was the girl's name that died on the bridge or whatever?
I
It
don't
was a
remember,
chick. It was a girl.
but I
It
remember the
was
story
something.
sort of. I don't remember the names, but I remember so the bridge that we went out to, there's a story about a dude who ended up killing some like she was like a teenager. He ended
Yeah,
up murdering some teenager out there. And I remember there was like there's no fucking dogs or any properties out there near that fucking bridge and you can just hear something howling. It didn't sound like a dog. It sounded like a person like screaming for their life.
yeah,
I remember one time that we went out there, we had a spirit box and the spirit box said look up and we all looked up towards the top of the bridge and didn't see anything. And I remember one of our buddies pointed at the bottom in the fucking at the bottom of the there's a river right under the bridge and it was dried up and he was like look down there and at the top so you can see the bridge's like the little tiny like wall that they have. It's not like a wall, it's more of a what are those, that's like support beams.
yeah,
And at the
yeah.
top of the
Support beams.
support beams you can see somebody. You couldn't see him when you looked up at the support beams. When you looked into the river you can see somebody sitting on top of the support beams.
Oh yeah, it was fucking.
That bridge
Very, very
is like
scary.
one of the only times I've ever been like really scared for my life. I remember me and that buddy went out there by ourselves. We were recording. I still have this recording. If I can go back and get my SD card that's in my camera, I'll probably put it up at this point in the podcast. But there's a point where I have my leg out of the door of my car because we're sitting in the middle of the bridge in my car. Holy shit, dude. So I had my leg right outside of my door, and fucking but he was scared. He was like, "Dude, we need to leave." Like he's like, I don't like this shit. We need to get the fuck out." So I went to pull
Literally,
my
bro.
leg back into the car to close the door, and fucking something tugged my leg when I was pulling it up. Something tugged it and like tried to pull my leg out of the fucking car, and it was so quick. That shit sucked. I thought I was gonna get pulled out of the car and like fall off the bridge. I remember. I also have another recording during that night. I'm sitting in the middle of the bridge. He was too scared to get out of the fucking car. So I'm
Jesus
sitting in
Christ.
the middle of the bridge. He has the spirit box in the car. I'm sitting on the middle of the bridge with an EMF reader. Sitting there, I'm recording the EMF. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything on the EMF. So I'm thinking like, so I said, "Hey, knock on the bridge. Knock on the side of the bridge." Nothing. Not a single fucking sound. So I'm like, so I'm like talking because I was gonna upload this at some point. So I'm talking to the fucking camera, and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go back in my car, and in the background, the EMF doesn't change at all, but in the background, directly to my left, not even joking, it sounded like it was right next to me, on the side of the bridge. You just heard boom, and I was like, oh hell no, got the fuck out of there, because that shit was right next to me. You can hear it on video. It sounds like it's right there.
That's fucking terrifying. See, I wish I went out and did that shit more, but I think school got in the way. So,
I mean, we could still do it. Talk to the audience for a bit. I gotta take a fucking piss, dog.
oh my god, another fucking piss.
I gotta take a piss, dog.
So, I I don't know if this is really a ghost experience because I don't know what exactly happened, but this happened like the other night. I was, just chilling in my room. I was playing Fortnite with my girlfriend, and I hear my bathroom. So the way that my room's set up is my monitor's right in front of me. My door's like maybe 5 feet to the right of me, and my bathroom is literally a straight left, and I can hear everything. I can hear everyone inside of there. Anyways, I was just chilling here, and by the way, I always keep my bathroom door closed. Like I never leave any door open because I hate when my cats get in there and they like to piss on shit or throw up, one of the two. But I was just sitting here playing Fortnite with my girlfriend, and I heard the door creak open, but I was like, "What the fuck? There's no way a cat can open a fucking door because all my cats are retarded as shit." So basically,
I'm back. Keep telling your story.
I'm uh I'm just sitting here and I'm like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." To my girlfriend, and I fucking walk out and the door's completely closed after I just heard the door creak open, and I was like, "Man, what the fuck?" Like it was just a trippy fucking experience because I didn't know who the fuck was in my house or if the cat magically opened and closed the door, but they're all retarded, so I highly fucking doubt it.
Yeah.
It was a fucking scary experience. I don't know. It literally happened like I think 2 nights ago.
Oh my god. Fuck that, dude. Dude, Millie's house is haunted. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I know.
Me and the buddy, fucking
Me and the buddy.
me and the buddy. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if he wants his name out there. But me and him were like, "Fuck it, we'll go to Millie's house. We don't feel like going to the bridge. Let's go to Millie's house. We're gonna,
Yeah,
you know,
fuck it. Let's put Billy's name out there.
I don't, dude. She do not care, bro. She's got her name out there to so many fucking things on it, like social media. Don't matter at this point. So
So many dudes.
so many dudes that she has a room towards the back of her house that's like supposedly haunted. Me and Damien kind of like, oh,
Yeah, you just did it.
I'll cut his name out. Don't worry about it. Anyways, so me and the buddy, we went into that back room. We were skeptical. We were like, oh, maybe it's not haunted. So we did some like B-reel footage of the house, and then we did solo spirit boxes in that room. And I remember at first we both sat in there with the spirit box, and then his camera died, so he went out to go charge a battery. So I'm sitting in there by myself. My camera is just about to die, and the spirit box is just going off with like random fucking words that don't make sense. And I remember when I got up, I was like, my camera's about to die. I'm gonna go switch out to my other battery. I got up, opened the door, went outside, grabbed the battery, came back in, and I looked at the spirit box because it like recorded all the words that it said and like showed it. And
Right.
the spirit box it said, walk away. And then right under that, when I came back into the room, it said, I'm right there behind you. I'm like, what the
Nah,
fuck?
fuck that shit.
And I remember the buddy, the buddy
Oh, buddy.
sent me a video like a couple days after. He's recording on his camera and it's dark in the room and you can see something walk past the window that goes to the backyard of her house. And the entire time in the video, you can just hear like a woman like just like moaning and crying like she's dying. It just sounded like so like horrible. The weird thing is that when we were in that room, we never felt like we shouldn't be in there or anything like that. Like it was a little bit like scary and shit, but it never felt like we should get out.
Right.
But yeah, he's got that video. I don't know if he still has it, but I wish I could show it. I don't have the video, unfortunately, but there's a video that he has of a girl that we're sitting in that room talking, trying to get the spirit box to communicate to us, and in the background there's just a girl just like, and we didn't hear that shit at all. It's only on the video that you can hear it.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
I
I do kind of miss doing that shit. It was still super fun.
remember the first time we went to the fucking Mormon church because Christian decided to be naughty over there.
I was a
Um,
naughty boy inside of a church, and now I'm going to hell for it.
anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, I fucking we were there. You know, it was me, Christian, and two other buddies again. But the other buddy wasn't really down for it. We just kind of used him for a ride. Anyways,
Yeah.
we started. So this all started at our old job. Um, we went on a fucking reader or whatever just because we were bored. And the buddy, one of our buddies, the buddy that was in the last story that Christian just told,
Yeah.
he was talking about it, or he told us about what he had, and it was the fucking reader.
Yeah. The
And
spirit
then
box.
he told it said something about Christian and a church or some shit. So we went to the church because Christian was a naughty boy in that church. So
Yeah. Did some
we
fucked
went
up
to the
shit.
church that he did the naughty stuff in, and our other buddy, he started crying. I remember that
Yeah.
shit. That was so
I
funny.
remember that. Dude, that shit
Um,
was funny as fuck.
because we walked up to the doors, and I think didn't we see like a fucking figure walk by the glass doors or some
I
shit
remember
like
we were
that?
standing kind of far away, and then I don't remember who it was, but one of us saw something. I remember I walked up to
Right,
the door by myself.
right,
I walked up straight to the door by myself. And I remember I was staring at the hallway. I was like, okay, maybe we're just tripping. Maybe it's just some bullshit. And I was like looking down in the darkness because it's completely fucking pitch black inside. But at the front, there's like a
right.
little like light. There's like a little white light at the front. And I remember I was looking, didn't see shit. And then like the last like, dude, something, some black, completely black figure, no features at all, just haul assing down the fucking hallway towards me. I remember I was looking at it.
Jeez.
At first, I was like, "Ah, that's nothing. That's just the darkness playing tricks on me." And then I saw it fucking almost hit the fucking glass doors, and I was like, "Nope." I fucking hauled ass. I was like, "We need to get the fuck out of here." The weird thing is that I remember vividly the spirit box said a year, and it was a year my grandfather passed away. It was the same
Oh
exact
shit!
year. I remember that vividly.
I
That was
remember that.
that was the most like just out of pocket thing I've ever like experienced when it comes to like paranormal shit.
It said like it said 60 something. I remember it said 60 something,
It
and we
was
try to like correlate the numbers or something.
it said a
And
bunch of different numbers that I remember vividly. It said 2019. It said
oh
20.
yeah,
It said
it
20,
was the
and then
day.
later it said 19, and then it said fucking November. What day was it?
No, it said July 7th
July 7th. But
because
when we were leaving, it said 9, and then I think it was like 20. It was 20 something. I don't remember the exact date. I don't even remember the date my grandfather passed away.
but remember because it was our buddy and his girlfriend's anniversary,
Yeah, yeah. It was your guys' anniversary and the date that my grandfather passed away.
and it was also wasn't it like Boki's fucking um
I don't know if I don't
it
know if
was
that
the
was
day
true or
his
not, but it was like the
fucking
day that
his grandpa passed or his grandma passed away, I think.
yeah, I think it was his grandma. I'm not too sure about that one because I don't know enough about it, but I wouldn't say that it's. I'm not gonna say it's not true, because it could be.
Right.
I don't know enough about it to say if it's true or not, but I feel bad that we brought him into that shit. He's like,
I know
he's such
he
a little
started
kid.
crying and shit. It
He's
was
still a
pretty
kid.
funny,
It
but
was still kind of funny,
he
but
is he is still a child.
yeah.
Oh, excuse
Damn,
me.
you sound like you were
Sorry,
drinking
guys.
with me.
Nah, bro, I just drink a Whopper. That's it.
Oh my god. Drink a Whopper? That's crazy.
Yeah, ghosts are definitely not something to fuck with.
No.
And if you ever decide to fuck with them, make sure every time that you talk to them, you have to say goodbye, or you know, shit will get you. Shit will get you.
Yeah, don't be stupid. Don't be a dickhead to spirits because they will follow you and they will latch onto you. Be nice, say goodbye, uh, and like try to have fun with it, but don't be
Stupid.
disrespectful to the spirit because at the end of the day they're dead and they're not gonna take too kindly to you being an asshole. So don't be a douche. Just
Yeah, don't be a douche. That's the moral. That's the moral of the story.
yeah,
Just don't
don't
be a
be a
fucking
douche and
douche.
everything will work out for you.
Literally, just don't be a fucking douche. You douche. Anyways, is there anything else to talk about? Or
um, I'm not too sure. I mean, I think ghost stories is like a good topic to have for like a whole episode. And I'm not sure how long I've been recording. I should probably check that. OBS is really bad at showing you how long you've been recording. I can't see at all. I've been recording for 43 minutes.
damn, that's like as long as the last podcast.
No, the first episode was an hour and 20 minutes long. The last time was
I'm
about
talking
45
about the
minutes.
yeah.
I mean, 45 minutes is still a good episode.
True, true, true.
It's not like I'm going to say, like, oh, we need to do this, Tyler. You're not allowed to leave yet.
Yeah, we need to do a podcast. It's just whenever we want to get off of fucking Fortnite and just talk about shit.
Yeah, just bullshit and
That's
have a good time.
that's literally all it is.
Um, I don't really know what else to talk about, to be honest.
I'm debating whether or not I should get Car Mechanic Simulator 2021.
No, no, it's gonna be the same game, bro. It's the same shit as
Bro, it's so
buying Madden and NBA.
whoa, calm down. Hey, so the Car Mechanic Simulator 2018,
Yeah,
it's the same price as 2021.
yeah. I wonder
So I might as
why.
I might as well just get the fucking 2021.
This dude doesn't even know what the COD cycle is, but he's still conforming to it.
Shut up.
He's in the car
I'm
He's
con-
in the COD cycle, but it's about mechanics. He's gonna learn one day. Everybody knows what I'm
I'm
talking about when I say COD cycle. If you've played Call of
I'm
Duty,
downloading it right now.
don't do it. Oh my fucking god.
Boom. I bought it.
Anyways, Twisted Tea sponsor me. I'll be a
Twisted
good
Tea sponsor this motherfucker.
I'll be a good sponsor, I promise. My CPM might not be amazing, but I'll be a good sponsorship. You don't even gotta give me money. Just let me say that I'm sponsored by you guys, so I can talk about you without, you know.
That I'm sponsored by Twisted Tea.
Hmm.
That'd be pretty fucking sick.
That would be sick if I got a Twisted Tea sponsorship. Maybe one day.
Oh, my mom's boyfriend got sponsored by Mishimoto.
I know what
It's like a
Mishimoto is.
racing, yeah, racing company or whatever
Uh
for
huh.
like cars. Yeah, he got like a 25% discount or some shit.
Oh
Pretty cool.
hell yeah, that's pretty sick.
And like if he like posts videos of his car with like the hashtag Mishimoto, then he'll probably get some like free shit.
Oh yeah, it's like sponsorships are weird, especially for like YouTube. Like when I get, if I ever like blow up on my main channel, I don't know if I'll take sponsorships because the way the sponsorships work just don't make sense to me.
No,
Like not at all. From what I've heard from other YouTubers who talk about like having sponsorships, it's like
it doesn't make sense.
depending on what type of content you make is how much you're gonna make per thousand views for your sponsorship. It's like talking about like, dude, most average YouTubers who make like vlog or gaming content, like their average CPM is like $7 to $10 per thousand views. That's not talking about like their ads or anything. That's how much sponsors pay them to, talk about their brand and then get views.
Yeah, literally, bro.
You want to know what the
See, at the
highest CPM like videos are?
what?
The highest CPM videos from the amount of things that I've seen on YouTube, the highest CPM that you can get is telling other people how to make money. So like
Yeah,
Andrew
bro.
Tate, all those random fucking channels that talk about you need to be this to be an alpha male. This is how you make money. Join my $50 program. Like shit like that. Dude, do you know what their CPM is?
What?
$13.23 per thousand views. That's
And they're
just
telling other
the
motherfuckers
yeah,
how to get like
and that's
money.
just the sponsorship by itself. That's not talking about ad revenue and YouTube Premium watcher revenue. So
Jesus.
you get say what 100,000 views. That's 1,300 bucks off of your sponsorship, and I think per average views for 1,000 views, if you don't get demonetized, if you don't have any problems with anything like copyright, anything like that, I think the average you can make off 100,000 views is maybe $1,000. So that's what $2,000 off of one video.
Yeah, it's fucking whack.
That's crazy. Especially because
Like,
those channels upload like every 3 days at least.
oh yeah. So they're living off of $2,000 a video, and
Yeah,
it takes a
because they're
little bit for
uploading
videos
three
to
videos a
pop
month.
off.
3 videos a month and
And
they're
like,
making 2K. That's $6,000 a fucking month. That's
and
32,000 a year.
what if they don't even make $100,000? I mean, 100,000 views on a video. Then what the fuck are you supposed to do there, buddy?
You still get paid. Like once you get monetized, you still get paid no matter how many views you get. It mostly matters on how long people watch the video for.
Right.
Because you got people who watch through ads. If they watch longer on ads, then it's like that's where what I would say is most of it comes from is just ad revenue.
Yeah.
It's people who watch YouTube for free. And the
Which
people who
that's
still
me
use
because I'm not gonna fucking spend $15 a month on YouTube Premium. You got me all the way fucked up.
I'm gonna
By
tell
the
you
way,
this right now, YouTube Premium is 100% worth it.
what?
I pay for YouTube Premium. It's worth it.
Oh man. How
Being
is it
able to
worth it?
just click on a video, not have to worry about ads. You just click on a video and it'll autoplay the next video. And it'll play whatever you fucking want to. It's like you just click on a video, you just get to watch the video. You don't have to fucking watch an ad every 5 minutes. It's just you get to watch the video. But being someone like me who like mainly I don't watch like Netflix or Crunchyroll. I don't watch those as much as I watch YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot.
Yeah, YouTube is definitely one of my biggest fucking things that I watch. I
Yeah.
don't
If I would say if you're
like I
someone
haven't
who
watched a movie seriously by myself in almost probably a month.
it's probably been like years for me.
You see,
I
that's
mainly
fucking
watch
crazy.
YouTube, bro. I'd say if you're someone who watches YouTube a lot, YouTube Premium is worth it because content creators like you don't cut them out of money because they don't watch you don't watch their ads and shit. Content creators still get paid for people who buy premium and watch their videos. The only the only part that you don't get paid on is if people are using ad blockers, I believe. I think if you use an ad blocker, I don't think content creators technically can get paid through it because YouTube sees you as a free platform viewer. So you're supposed to see ads, but you're using an ad blocker so you don't see the ads. And it's like, it's been a big kind of topic on YouTube for a couple years now. I personally don't think there's really that big of an issue with ad blockers, but also YouTube gets cut out of money for people using ad blockers. Like if you use an ad blocker, YouTube's getting like cut out of money that they should be making because you're using their platform. I'm sorry to
Right.
say it, but for people who like don't understand it, it's bad business to not like try to get rid of shit like that. Like I get it, you just want to watch YouTube, you don't want to watch ads, you just want to watch the video and shit, so you use an ad blocker. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with using an ad blocker or you're a piece of shit for using it. But YouTube,
You're just a piece of shit.
like you're not a piece of shit for using an ad blocker. I use an ad blocker when I don't watch content on my premium channel. I use an ad blocker for Twitch and like all that shit. But I'm not gonna say like that YouTube shouldn't be trying to crack down on it because of course they should. It's a business. YouTube is a business. Of course they're going to want to make as much money as possible. You shouldn't expect them to conform to your needs. I'm sorry. Cuz it's not going to happen. It's just not. I'm being serious.
Yeah, YouTube
Anyways,
isn't gonna bow down to you because you don't want to watch ads, bro.
yeah.
Like, calm
I'm
down.
sorry. Because they get paid way more than if they listen to you. They'll get paid way more if they just don't care about what you want. I'm sorry.
Literally,
Content creators get paid, YouTube still gets paid, they don't give a shit.
and that's why they added the whole double ad thing
Mhm.
because they weren't getting paid enough. So they were like, you know what? We're gonna do two ads instead of
I
just one.
think I think the double ad thing was more to like try to stop. See, because people complain about double ads, but what they don't understand is that they'll skip a 15-second ad after the first 5 seconds. But the
And
double
then get
ads,
mad when,
it's two ads that are 5 seconds long. So if you watch those
yeah.
two ads, it's less time than if you skipped it. It
Because
doesn't make any sense.
you could still skip both of the ads and it'll be like around 15 seconds for you to skip that ad, load the next ad up, and then
No, because
skip that
the
ad.
two ads back to back are only 5 seconds long. The first one is five, the second one is five. Then you have the
Literally.
only one ad where it's 15 to 30 seconds long, and you skip the first after 5 seconds, you skip that. It's like either way, you're still watching the same amount of ads. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're still
Literally.
watching the same fucking amount of ads. It's just that YouTubers get paid off of the ads that you watch that are two because they're 5 seconds long and you have to watch them than if you skip the ads.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ad blocker or no ad blocker, it's not that big of a deal to me because I'm not someone who works for YouTube. Whether it's supposed to happen or it's not supposed to happen doesn't matter because YouTube's cracking down on it, and that's what they should do as a business. I'm sorry. You can hate me for it if you want.
Yeah.
If I was YouTube, I'd be doing the same shit.
Start clapping.
But most fucking like most ad companies, most ad blocker companies are like keeping up with this shit and like still finding new loopholes to block ads and shit. So it's like really not that big of a deal. I could care less one way or the other. I pay for YouTube Premium, so I can care less about an ad blocker.
And you got to think how many people have ad blockers, which is, probably not a lot. And how
It's
many people have YouTube Premium, which
yeah,
is most likely more
it's
than the
probably
population that people have ad blockers. So YouTube's
yeah.
still making
YouTube's
money,
still making good
honestly.
money, but obviously they can see that they can make more money. So why the fuck wouldn't they do that? And that's just how a business works. A business isn't built on like trying to make everybody be happy. A business is built on making the most money possible.
Literally, bro.
So people
Why do you
don't
think Fortnite
understand
keeps
about
adding
Call
dumb
of
shit into the
Duty,
game?
Fortnite, fucking whatever video game that you play that's a live service. It's the same shit as YouTube.
They don't give a shit about what you think. They just want to make money. End
Yeah.
of story.
And that's why aim assist is still overpowered in most video games because the largest player base on most video games is on controller, on console. Why would these companies shut out and like piss all the like dude,
Piss
people
all the
don't
fucking their biggest customers off
yeah,
just for the small
a
little bit of
lot of
people
people
that
don't
don't play on
understand.
controller.
A lot of people don't understand about Call of Duty. The debate about aim assist and keyboard and mouse and controller and keyboard and mouse, the debate. I I hate that I have to say this, but I would bet my life on it. This is not going to
Oh my god.
change for at least 10 years.
God damn.
Aim assist on
And by
Call
that
of
time
Duty will not change for a very long time, at the very least. And chances are it won't change ever. Because 90% of people who play Call of Duty are on controller, on console.
literally, bro, that's like the biggest market is on console.
I would say in the ballpark of 100,000 to 250,000 people on Call of Duty play keyboard and mouse. You want to know how many concurrent players are on Call of Duty? I'd say 2 million.
More than that, bro. Come on.
2 3
Has to be
million
up
at
in,
least.
yeah.
And 300,000 of them play on keyboard and mouse. Why the fuck would Call of Duty change that? 90% of their player base uses aim assist. They're not going to fucking nerf that shit because 90% of their players play on that and the other half of them are spending thousands of dollars on their game. It's just not going to happen for a long time. Do I believe that it should change? Fuck yeah. Aim assist 100%. Being someone I play on controller on all games besides ones that I have to play keyboard and mouse on.
Roblox.
I 100% think that aim assist needs to be nerfed, especially on Call of Duty. It has to happen.
That shit's crazy. Like seeing the clips of this motherfucker hits, crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit those if I was on old aim assist. I wouldn't be as good as if I was on old aim assist. It's just not going to happen because I'm so used to playing on this new system that if I went back to play on the older ones, I'd probably be bad. I wouldn't be
Probably
terrible,
be
but I
bad. I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
as good
good.
as I am. 100%. I went back and played Black Ops 3 multiplayer and like yeah, I still hit stuff on that game and yeah, I still like get kills, but it's not as good as I am on like Modern Warfare 2019 all the way up to the new games. Cold War, I can't say if Cold War. That's actually if someone sees this video and is in the comments and watched this far, let me know if Cold War has the same like aim assist like build that MW 2019 and MW 2 and 3 have, because I'm not sure. I feel like Cold War. had less aim assist, especially for sniping. I feel like the aim assist for sniping wasn't as great as it is on MW 2019. I hit some crazy shit on that game. I want to go back and play that. I want to go back and play MW 2019. I feel like it'd be good for a video.
Like a stream or something?
Maybe a stream, yeah. I still have the I still have the game downloaded. I could go back and play it
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
one day, maybe. We'll see.
One day.
One
One
day.
day.
One day, just like the rest of my uploads right now. Don't worry, guys. I swear, I definitely don't have like 5 videos that I can edit and upload right now. Trust me. Anyways, I think that's what, an hour long right there. I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we can end it there.
Damn, we brought video games back into this shit again.
Dude, most of my life is around video games. Like video games will always be a topic that's around on my main channel and my podcast. I always talk about video games.
It always seems to creep its way in.
It'll always do it because most people who watch YouTube are into gaming content anyways.
Oh yeah.
But I think we'll end it there.
All right, man.
It's a good episode. Tyler, I'm glad you joined me.
You're welcome.
More enthusiasm.
You are so very welcome, Dad.
Father.
Father.
Anyways, yeah. If you made it this far in the video, like and subscribe because
Make sure to like and subscribe and press that notification
press
button
that
if you want Fearless back.
notifications. Fearless died. Like and subscribe if you guys miss him. Anyways, yeah. Glad you guys.
Oh, man.
If you listen this far, this is where it ends. If you're in a car, if you're watching the video, you know it's about to
Can I
end.
do the outro? Can I do the outro?
Do the outro. I got you. Pew, pew, pew.
No, not fucking music. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video, and
I
if you
know how to
did,
do an
make sure to
outro.
subscribe for more.
This is my
And,
channel.
Put on the post notifications every time you see it, and don't forget to check out the Twitch. It'll be in the description, same as the main channel. See
and
ya.
Tyler's channel will be and Tyler's channel will be in the description.
How was that? Was that good?
That was a good outro.
A good? Yeah.
That was a good outro. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. My main channel will be in the description. Tyler's channel will be in the description.
Twitch.
My Twitch
Your
may
Twitch.
or may not be in my description. I sometimes don't put it in there because I'm a lazy motherfucker. But
if it is in there this time, make sure to turn on your notifications so it pops up on your phone or your computer, whatever you're watching on.
please turn on.
And you can watch it. Come check it out because the Twitch streams are the best.
The Twitch streams are awesome. You guys should definitely come check out the Twitch streams. I have a lot of fun streaming.
Sometimes they get racist.
We try to keep it below that. Yeah, come check out the Twitch streams. Most of my videos I do end up recording on my Twitch, especially right now. Most of my videos will be recorded through my Twitch streams. But thank you all for watching. Tyler, go ahead and say goodbye.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't, I'll come to your house and kiss you on the mouth.
Dude, nobody's gonna like now. Anyways.
I hope not.
Oh my god.
I'll give you the hottest, sweatiest kiss you'll ever have in your entire life.
Alright, that's where the video's gonna end.
All right, bro. Later, guys. Bye.
Thank y'all for watching. See ya.